Right, welcome back to this video. Today we're going to review some of your ads. Today we're going to review tom.co.uk life insurance. We're going to review their Facebook ads, their Google ads, their landing pages, and we're going to share some of the things that they could be doing better, some things that I really like about the firm, what they're doing at the moment, and hopefully at the end of this you'll have some takeaways to implement to your landing pages, implement for your ads to be able to get better conversion rates, better sales, more quality coming through. So that being said, let's jump straight into this video. So we're going to review some ads today. The ads that we're going to review are going to be from Tom Life Insurance. I'm sure if you're in the UK, you would have seen this company pop up somewhere across your social media. Even if you're looking for it directly, you would have heard of this company, owned by a group, Clark, which own a portfolio of life insurance companies and other brands. And today we're going to review one of their biggest of tom.co.uk. Myself, why should you listen to me? I own a marketing agency where we help insurance companies get more sales, more customers through acquisition, through a series of systems that we implement for firms across paid traffic and landing page designs. And we're going to review exactly that today. Their Google ads, their Facebook ads, and their landing page designs. If you want to find out more from what we do, that's going to be the first link in the description. So across the Google ads, again, there's not a huge amount we can do when it comes to actually reviewing these because we can't trigger them directly, but we can look at two major search terms that are going to come up if you was looking for this brand, which is going to be life insurance for dads, and then the actual brand itself, Tom Life Insurance. So this is going to be a sponsored, targeted ad that they're going to be competing, which is Tom Life Insurance. If you scroll a bit further down, you've got the actual company itself that comes organically searched. So do I like this ad? Not really, to be totally honest. The reason for that is because it doesn't really show, if you are maybe not heard of the company before, it doesn't really show, there's not a huge amount of reasons to click this ad. So Tom Life Insurance just being the single headline. Now this company has huge amounts of reviews, has over 50,000 live policyholders, significant reviews on Trustpilot, building some sort of trust in the headline by able to leverage your reviews, the amount of reviews you've got, your 5-star ratings, to be able to leverage some type of trust, because at the end of the day, there are other companies that come into this search as well, like Compare the Market, which arguably is going to have higher status. More people know about this company, has higher ad spends, and more people are going to be able to look at this ad, for example, Compare the Market live cover, and claim up to £250 gift card. Now, this is an actual really good offer that Tom could be using in their headlines, just to be able to leverage a little bit more trust. The same in the descriptions as well. Life insurance made for dad, life is unpredictable, but with tom.co.uk, you can be prepared, get life insurance today. This could also leverage some of the reviews, how many 5 stars they've got. So this actual ad on itself, not a huge fan. This was changed, and just to be able to leverage something more, they would get better response from this. If we actually look directly on their search terms themselves, you put Tom Life Insurance, again, tom.co.uk. This is actually quite a good headline because it's specifically searching for the brand. What you could do here is maybe add another headline in and probably put in official website for life insurance or dad's life insurance, the official tom.co.uk life insurance website. Being able just to put like the words official, maybe even leveraging some of the reviews from what I said before would also be, really beneficial. But as far as the Google ads, they seem to be working. They seem to have gained attraction. You obviously do the search. They do come up first on Google, which Google does say that 33% of the traffic and searches do come from the top spot on Google. So, they're doing something right on that behalf. Now, what we're going to look into is their Facebook ads. Now, what I really love about this company is that they run a lot of Facebook ads. They have a lot of traction. They've got over 140 results and live ads from what we're running at the moment. And what I really love about this brand is that every single time they've got a slightly different angle coming in. They've got a different ad. The creatives are new and fresh, and things do look different. Only problem about this is the actual ads that they're running, and the problem is they run so many ads that I don't actually think that they're as effective as they could be. Now, this is the reason why. Every single ad they have, they're positioned for a certain age group. So they're saying, are you 25? Are you 26? Are you 27? Are you 46? Are you 44? Are you 32? Biggest issue with this is that the Facebook ads platform actually pushes more towards larger, broader style audiences to leverage their platforms. And the reason this is a major problem is because if you don't have the settings dialed in, you will receive ads that are not relevant to you. So I actually receive ads scrolling through my Facebook, I'm scrolling through my Instagram, and this says, are you 32? Are you 46? I'm starting to see ads asking me if I'm an age 10, 15 years above where I actually am at the moment. So it's not as effective as it could be. And the reason for that is because it's just too niche. There's a few ads as well. The biggest problem with these is that they're extremely text heavy. Now, the issue is with Facebook, Instagram, people are there just scrolling through. They want to watch engaging content. They want to watch cat videos. When you see something like this, which is just such extreme, very, very high in text, realistically, you're probably going to read this. Are you 26? Oh, please read. You're not going to read the whole thing, to be totally honest. You're going to see it. These ads are, and one thing that we do with our clients is we do not do any ads that start and call out people that say, are you this, if you're this, and do you need? So if the ad says, do you need life insurance? Are you 26 years old? If you're 26, we just eliminate that completely. Effective ads that we've seen, again, we're generating hundreds of thousands of leads for our insurance clients. We've generated multiple 7 figures in premium for our clients. What we've seen from multiple different industries, from car, home, life, travel insurance, all of the type of things that we're doing, health insurance. If you call out somebody in that way, you've got a higher chance of them scrolling past it. Your ad wants to look like it's stumbled upon the right person instead of the right person stumbling upon the ad, if that makes sense. So we just eliminate, are you this? Do you need this? And one thing that the Tom does do very effectively, and again, it's the amount of ads that they're running, which they can test a lot of different angles, and which I really do like as well, which they have the budgets to be able to do this, is to use these sort of celebrity highlights and be able to use faces that people know and trust.
Dad, if you're 24 years old, now is the best time to get your life insurance. You could get covered for around the cost of a couple of takeaway coffees per month.
Now, the biggest thing is, again, is this, are you this age? Are you this age? And the biggest issue is that you're not giving the ad platform a huge amount of runway to go with to be able to attract in sort of a lot of customers, because you're restricting the audiences. The best thing is to be able to use ads across multiple different audiences and to have more segmented groups of audiences. And the fact that it is dads is one segment, and they could just leverage things other than age. Their whole marketing approach is about cost. It's if you're this, buy it for this money. If you're this, buy it for this money. I don't really like this ad. And if you actually read the small print on this, it's actually based on not the age. It's based on the fact that one was listed with a certain type of amount with a medical condition and the other one wasn't. So the actual ad itself isn't really translating the right message. It's trying to translate, get life insurance as early as you possibly can because it'll cost more in the future, without actually translating what the problem is. And with this, it was actually proving the fact that one person had medical conditions and one did not. A better approach would actually be to create ads for audiences with medical conditions and people without medical conditions. So then you're being able to attract people at higher premiums, which is going to be stickier business for life insurance. And you're not going to have to fool people into trying to buy life insurance now instead of later on. I personally don't think that these age type of campaigns are that effective. And that's really why I think that they're being rotated in multiple designs, multiple times, because they dry out really quickly. You can't have an evergreen campaign. The best ones are, and to be totally honest, if you see an account that has an ad running for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they're classed as evergreen campaigns. If you're having ads that are being launched 3 or 4 days after the date, every single week a new ad is being launched, it usually goes to show that the actual creatives are dying out, they're being saturated, and people just aren't engaging with them so much. So, there's a few things they're doing really well. The amount of content that goes out, the fact that they have the niche and the audience, and they're being able to leverage some really, large celebrities. But realistically, you could focus it more towards you're a dad, across your family. What happens if something happens to the home? What happens if something happens to you, your children, your family, your future? That's really probably a leverage that you could be playing instead of a price battle. You're this age, get it as cheap as you can, and more high volume. So that's just a few pointers that I could probably see. And realistically, if we had the option to be able to reinvent their marketing approach for ads, it would really be to eliminate these, dads age 45, dads age 43. And actually, because the issue is, and the main reason this isn't effective is because the platform that you're running ads on that's not where they're pushing things. They're not pushing to really super niche audiences. They're actually pushing more towards give us an evergreen ad that we can show at large and let our algorithm find you the best audience. With this, you're really, really restricting the platform itself to be able to find you the best audiences and the cheapest conversions. Moving over to the landing page itself, and to be honest, this is a real shame actually when I saw this landing page, because I was expecting it to be significantly better than it is. Now, what I do like about it is that it does have a very simplistic look. It does have a very clean aesthetic, and the colors are obviously very manly with the red, the black and the white. There isn't a lot going on here. Biggest issue here, as you can see, as of right now, where we're sitting, there isn't a huge amount of trust instantly built. Now, you've got this sort of section up here with the Trustpilot. That's really about it. Very spread out. The call us number isn't very significant. There is a get my free quote as far as a call to action. Life insurance for dads simplified. Again, it is eye-catching, but it is just what it looks like is a picture. Okay, it doesn't really look like a landing page. Now, you do have to start to scroll down before you actually start to see any of the case studies and the proof. Tom has helped us protect 50,000 plus families. That's such a bold claim. And it is a very, very strong incentive as far as, okay, this company is really going to help me out here. But it's not on the original landing page. Believe it or not, above the fold is really where you want some of your biggest and strongest headlines and your strongest callouts. So what would have been better is actually reducing all of this down and being able to have this, and these case studies start within this first page. So instantly here, if let's just say it was pushed up a little bit and you had the actual headlines and the descriptions, the fact that they have over 3,431 reviews, rated excellent and protected over 50,000 families, that's something that you want to be shouting about as soon as somebody lands on a page. That's the first thing they want to see. They want to see, as the headline, okay? They want the call to action, and then they want as much social proof plastered on the first page in the viewable section, but then all the way down it as well. There's a few things about this landing page that, I'm not a huge fan of. The fact that they do run these Facebook ads and they're endorsed as such by these big celebrity faces. They've got all these videos as such with these, key influential people out there. But then that's not actually plastered across their landing page. If this was our landing page with the proof that I've mentioned there, I would be plastering all of the certificates that we have. I would say that we're endorsed by these celebrities, and I would actually put these videos, not the ones where I call out age, but I'd edit them so they just have, and then you can watch these videos from celebrities throughout this page. What again that does is build up trust. You can have strong call to actions, and it's just a case of being able to, on this page, really build the community before they actually run through to the quote funnel itself. The quote funnel is very straightforward and simple, but again, not anything really significant here. To be totally honest, there's a lot of just white blank space. There's a lot of questions throughout. I believe they use for this Hayflow, which is the lead sort of creation, how you've been able to make these sort of clickable assets. Personally, what I would have done here is reduce this down into a middle section, into more of a page that you complete these one at a time. So you complete this one first, it then goes to this one, that then scrolls through to this one, then it scrolls through to here, then it scrolls through to there, and then just the final part is the email address. Because there's a lot of people that would give fake email addresses, fake numbers, thinking they're going to just get a quick online price, where this actually goes through to something slightly different. And, the better way to be able to just get people's valid email addresses and valid mobile numbers is asking a question one at a time, but also wording it just slightly different. What email address would you like us to have on your policy number, on your policy documents? What telephone number would you like us to include on your policy documents? Those type of things. So people are just more incentivized to actually give you correct information at start. And again, there's no testimonials, there's no certificates to say rated excellent by Trustpilot here, no reviews on here. And again, realistically, there's just a lot of work they could be doing on their initial landing page. I would probably argue to say that this converts at maybe from cold traffic, not people searching directly for brand, between 12 and 25%. It might be more on Google ads, but definitely probably not on the Facebook ads. Realistically, you know, if this is something that we control just with those things that I mentioned, you could easily get this up to 45, 50% conversion rate through to actually legitimate information put in to get a quote there. So just a few things that I wanted to share. That's my review on tom.co.uk life insurance. Hope that's provided you some value, and if you've got any questions, feel free to shoot them below. If you wanted more customers, more leads, more sales for your insurance company, that's going to be the first link in the description. My agency is growmyinsurance.com. Got an abundance of case studies and reviews on there from clients we've helped and companies we've helped within home, life, car, life insurance, health insurance, travel insurance, and so much more. Feel free to reach out. Please subscribe, like this video if you found it valuable. We're going to make a few more of these. I really enjoyed dissecting a few different insurance firms. And again, appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.